Hello, beloveds. Hello. Welcome to this week's Goddess Energy Forecast. This is your girl, Abigail. I'm so excited to be here to give you this week's Goddess Energy Forecast. And of course, do a little light language to support you for this week or through the week, I should say. So it's been a busy weekend for me because this weekend has been the Light Summit in my Facebook group, Moon Goddess Sacred Sanctum, which if you are already in there, you're already experiencing all the light language activations that have been going on all weekend. It's been quite remarkable. And today I'm just like, I just need to sleep. I need to sleep all day. I need to just chill all day. That's kind of like where I am. But the other portion of it is that we just celebrated the full moon in Virgo just yesterday. So we're still in this energy for another 3 days, right? Yeah. 2 more days, right? That's when you feel the highest of the full moon energy or the new moon energy 3 days before and then 3 days after. So we're still in that fullness of that energy. And I am loving this full moon in Virgo. Perhaps it's because I'm a Virgo. Perhaps because, I have earth signs in my chart too. But I love the fact that I felt like I have a system down, in my business and my day, and I just flow with it. Things just flows very easily. I'm really focused on what does my body need? How do I need to move my body so I feel my best self, so that I look my best, right? And what do I need to eat so that I feel vibrant and light, right? All of this is part of that Virgo energy. So we're still in this full moon energy of releasing, because as you are realizing, this is what I want to feel, this is what I want, you're also recognizing what you don't want, and you have the opportunity to clear that. So this is a very powerful full moon. Virgo's energy with this full moon is really amplifying the wisdom of the body. I'm getting it's like embodiment, right? Is stepping back into your body, this physical body, checking in with the body. Have you been treating it well, right? It's also the other part that came in is, are your thoughts in alignment with how you want to look like, how you want to feel? Are you thinking good about yourself, or are you constantly beating yourself up? Virgo's planet is Mercury, which we just finished Mercury retrograde, right? Woohoo, perfect. But it's highlighting that as well. It's almost like pulling a little bit of that retrograde energy, because it's highlighting the things that we're thinking that do not benefit us, that do not serve us anymore. And of course, having the full moon is like, okay, here, I can let that go, right? I can just let that go. Such a powerful, potent time. But here's the other thing, March. So we're moving from February, which is the month of love, especially self-love, into March, which is the month of relationships and the conscious self. And what I'm getting, and this is the main reason why I started the light language, or the light summit and the light language podcast around this time, because I had a message that we're about to undergo a big shift. And if you've been noticing the what do you call it, is it the Schumann spikes, the energy frequency readings, if you've been noticing that, if you've been noticing the activity of the sun, there's been a lot of things going on lately, and it's all preparing, like we're about to quantum leap, like big major shift. I can't even quite comprehend the entirety of it, but I know it's a big thing coming up, which is for our highest good, of course, and the highest good of all involved, right? But I'm also getting that we won't be able to comprehend exactly what that is until we step into that new energy. So March is that bridge. We are stepping into that new energy. We are undergoing that shift. So this week is so important for you to take care of yourself. It's so important for you. And this is why the title of this week's Goddess Energy forecast is Ground and Get Centered. And the grounding aspect is for you to get back in your body. Get back in your body. Virgo energy here. It's all about embodiment. Your body is very important. The wisdom of your body, the health and wellness of your body. All of that is going to be highlighted. This is not about escaping. You know, usually when we're going through a big energetic shift, it's very easy for people to just stay in that spiritual, etheric realm, right? And not quite bring it down into the physical. But this shift I mean, that's the quantum part of it, is that is bringing it, is coming into our physical reality. We will feel it physically. We will experience it physically. You will have no way of trying to escape your body because it wants you to be in your body even more now than ever. So what did I write down again? Ground yourself and get centered. The get centered part is that so that when this big, again, it's like a solar flare coming through. That's like the image I'm seeing. When this solar flare sweeps through, and again, it brings me like that, a scene, was it in the Matrix? Maybe it was another movie where there was like a solar flare that came through and all of a sudden it's like they were in a different timeline. In a different lifetime. Like it was amazing. This is kind of like the picture I'm getting, right? We are complete. It's like this sweeping coming through. Again, it's like a sweep, right? That's all I can say. It's just like, but as the solar flare, right, that I am using sweeps through, you don't want to be, you know, being blown away by it. You want to ground yourself, find your center, so you always know your true north and not being blown around. Like, oh, we're going here. Oh, we're going here. Oh God, where am I going now? Oh God, I thought I was this way. Oh, I'm this way. You're constantly being blown around. The image that is coming through is that this week, imagine, this is a visualization you can use this week. Imagine that you're a tree, like one of those old, big, massive trees with huge roots that reach high into the sky. In my neighborhood, there's so many old trees. Like I just absolutely, I'm in love. I'm totally in love. So imagine yourself as a big ancient old tree with big, huge, deep roots into the earth, right? Huge branches reaching into the heavens. Do you think if we have a huge rainfall, do you think that tree is going to be afraid of being blown or washed away? No, it's going to stand its ground and be able to receive whatever it is that it needs from whatever is going on. It's the same thing that we're being asked to do. Ground yourself, find your center, so that you'll be able to see what you're being shown, whatever is coming through, and you'll be able to take from it what you need or absorb. Actually, absorb is a better word for it. You'll be able to absorb what it is that you need. In order for you to be able to do that, if you're not in your body, if you're not grounded, you won't be able to see what's coming across. And it's just gonna, you know, blow and, you know, you're going to end up chasing it, or it's a mess. Get grounded, find your center. This week would be, you know, great if you have been slacking on meditation to rededicate to tuning into your body, into the wisdom of your body, connecting to not just heaven, but also earth. Again, the visualization of the tree. I want you to imagine you're a tree with your big roots deep into Mother Earth, connecting to the heart of Mother Earth, and your branches reaching high up into the sky, connecting to the heart of the Divine Father. And at the center, I want you to imagine, it kind of looks like my flower of life here, this symbol, golden symbol right at the center of your being. Or, you know, like a sun like just shining outward. Ooh, it feels more like an atom to me, because it's like a sun, you know, like it's just very, very active, and it's just shining from within, pouring outside. The symbol is just activated within your center. And that's all I want you to visualize and breathe into. Simple, simple, especially if it's someone who is, more on the beginner status of meditation. This is simple. This is very potent and powerful. And you can do that to always find your center and ground. If you're more advanced, you can go from there. Once you're centered, once you're grounded, this is where you call on your guides, your higher self, your Holy Spirit self, your divine posse. This is where you can set intentions. You can start doing tapping. You can start toning. You can take it from there. But this is foundation right here, and this week is going to be very important. So try that. Try that. There was something else coming through as I was talking about the tree. Okay, if it comes back, it will come back. Yeah, if it's meant to be, it'll come back. Oh, it almost did. Oh, it's like right there. Okay, maybe it will. So for those of you who are in my Facebook group who are taking part of the light language activations, this will be amazing for you. It's been preparing you exactly for this major shift. There's a reason why I chose the last day of February, the last days of February to do this series of activations. If you're not in my Facebook group, if you're not in the summit or not, oh my gosh, I can't even talk. If you're not on Facebook, don't worry. I'm going to be bringing some of the videos onto my YouTube channel so you'll be able to find it. And if you've already noticed, I've already started adding a couple of videos. I'm going to be adding more to it. So you'll be able to catch majority of the activations. Not all of them will be there because again, it is up to the presenter if they feel comfortable with their activation being on YouTube, but you will have plenty to work with. There was everyone who presented, like what came through was potent. Even if you just listen to one activation, you are set. You are good. You are good. You'll be in alignment with the energy, with the shift that we're going through. You gain clarity. You'll find your balance and so much more, right? So don't worry if you're like, oh, but I'm not on Facebook. How will I be able to experience that? I'm bringing it into YouTube. All right, so shall we get centered, call in our divine posses, and get ready for the messages? So close your eyes, taking some deep breaths in, drop into your body. If you are in your mind, imagine a ball of light at the center of your head and drop that ball of light into your heart and see your heart as a flower, just wrap around it and hold it. Just holding it, cradling it, right? I want you to breathe into your heart at this time. Imagine a beautiful golden light pouring down from the heart of source through your channels, coming down, down, down into your crown as it goes through all your power centers, your crown chakra, your third eye, all the way down to your throat, heart, solar plexus, sacral, root, earth star. It just goes all the way through your energy centers, balancing, clearing, activating, breathe. Allow this golden light to especially anchor into the heart, allowing that beautiful flower within the heart to even bloom even more. Breathe into your heart. At this time, see, sense, or feel this beautiful pillar of light coming down from the heart of source around you, all the way going past you, down into the earth and anchoring into the heart of the beloved earth, of beloved Gaia, beloved Terra. And breathe, feeling your combined love within you and your heart and your combined love around you. At this time, go ahead and place your hands on your heart and call in your higher self within your heart, as well as your Holy Spirit self within your heart. I want you to feel your presence as they come in, as they come on board. There you go. Go ahead and call in your divine posse, the angels, the archangels, your guides, the ascended masters that you work with. Call them all in, your animal guides, your ancestors. Call them all in. Create your circle of empowerment, your circle of divine support, your circle of love. And breathe as they all surround you in a beautiful sacred circle. Beam into you their love and their support and their joy. Feel it within your heart. Feel it in every core of your being, every cell within your body. If you're having a hard time really receiving this love, then it is time for you to release that resistance or the doubt or the fear or the unworthiness. Use this full moon energy and just simply state, I now recognize that I am fearful of receiving unconditional love, receiving support, divine support, receiving balance. I release this resistance. I release this fear. I release this worry. I release this unworthiness that prevents me from receiving all of this yumminess from my team. Kiata satora tira sakiata tuara kiatuara kiaka. Yisara sututu wakiakitira satia. Akiara suruariara satira kakakituariara sata. Eyara sakiata tuara siata tia. Allow this light language to just penetrate you, to help you release those deep, deep wounds, those deep energetic signatures that hold you back. Again, you don't have to know what that is. Just simply be aware of whatever that is and be willing to release it. Kiatasara kiara wariyata satiara washara sikiati tiara wakiata tuara kiatua. Eyara sakiata tura kiara wanatiara sakiara wakiata. Eyara sanuade. At this time, tune into your body. Where in your body are you feeling this resistance? Where in your body are you feeling this contraction, this tightness? Go to that area of your body and allow this light language to come through and penetrate that part to clear and dispel what that is. Kia satuara kiatua. Yara siki yara suara tatuara kiakwa kiata. Yira sikawa kiara siara wakiata sua. Yiri sikiti risurua tiri sunakatiara katua kiata. Eyara nanasuana dia sakiatua kia. Kiara sakiatuara sikiara sunuatea atia sakia atiara sunuatea sakiatuara sa eyara nana satiro wakiatasa. Taking a deep breath in for me and out, being more and more in your body. Feel every single light codes within your body that is ready to be activated and expressed, light up even brighter than ever. Kiara sikia suara katata, eyara sata, ora siara katuara kiatiti, dina sana duara nanasira, eyara sakia duara yara wakata, yara sikia, yia sia, ayara sakia waka. Ia sua kiatatia. Breathe. center. Send your roots into the earth. Feel the earth hold you and hug you. Feel grounded. Come back to that center, the flower of light, the sun shining brightly. Find your center and breathe into it. Kia tuarasa kia, niano sunuwanatia, niana sakatia rakwakiata sasa. Calling in divine grace to pour upon each and every one of us. Calling in divine love to pour upon all of us. Calling in divine support, divine love, divine balance, awakening our inner wisdom, so we may listen and we may hear clearly whatever it is that our vessel, this beautiful physical vessel, needs from us, and may we honor it. The clearer this beautiful vessel, the lighter it feels, the more of you can come through. Allow this full moon to continue to clear anything in the way. Again, you don't have to know what it is. Just even knowing that there's something holding you back, that's all it needs. Be willing to receive it and place it on the altar of the full moon. Release it now. Kiara sukukua kiata tiara sakakatia. Uara sakiana nana suara sikiata tua kiata. Ayara sukua kiata sia. Niana su kiara sa. Kiata tuara kiat nana tua kiatuara kiatiti. Nina sasa kiata tuara kiata. Wakatira sakiat tuara kiata tutua. Beautiful. From this place, go ahead and ask, where do I need to place my focus and energy this week? Which of these goddess messages is specifically for my highest and best good? 1, 2, or 3. Breathe, be open and receive your number or numbers. And once you have, open your eyes to receive. So guess which goddess came through very powerfully? Beloved Isis. And it is no surprise as we are doing our quantum shift with this March energy. So make sure you open up. You know, Isis is a powerful, powerful goddess. I absolutely love her. She's one of my soul mentors, home mentors, as in like she's been with me since I was born, basically, even since before then. And she's been mentoring me on my path a lot. So let's see what wisdom. One of the cards literally flew out. So we'll see what that is. 1, 2, and 3. Beautiful. Let me take in some water. That's the other thing this week. Make sure you get hydrated. Make sure you drink plenty of water. Remember, when your cells are hydrated, they can absorb more of the high frequency, more light into your body, like physically, right? So make sure you're hydrated. If you're finding yourself feeling tired, feeling like blah, make sure is your body calling you to pay attention to it. This is the other thing. Before, when we would go through ascension, or like going through major shifts like this, again, people would dissociate, or disconnect from their physical body and just focus on their spiritual self. But ascension, or any kind of energetic shift, wants us to bring that energy into our physical body. And so what usually happens is that our physical body then is like, well, all of this energy is coming in and I have no idea how to really ground it in, because your higher consciousness is not in there. So you pull yourself back and you listen to what your body needs, so that you can really absorb and integrate those high frequency light codes coming through, right? So if you received one, your card is, I love this card, the Eye of Horus. So immediately what is coming through, before I even share a message with you for card number one, again, this week we're all working with Goddess Isis. So this card immediately is like, you're going to be needing some protection this week, right? So we're going to see what kind of protection specifically that you need to focus on this week. So here's the message for you. The Eye of Horus brings divine perception, protection, and insight. You are gifted with certain spiritual abilities, including divine sight, that are awakening and growing. Now, you have much divine support and protection, so that you may grow your abilities and serve others with your divine gifts. Trust your perception and know that you are divinely protected. So I'm getting that this shift for you is going to be awakening. It's going to be amplifying some of your gifts, and also perhaps even awakening new gifts for you. And I know with a lot of people, there's a fear around, like, how do I share this gift with others? Why would I want to do that? What if this happens? Or what if this person stops talking to me? All of that. There's a lot of fear that surrounds stepping into your gifts and stepping into your power. So I wouldn't be, especially someone, if you were drawn to card number one, you probably, this is some of the fears that you deal with. First of all, we're still in the full moon energy. So recognize the fear, recognize the limitation, and release it with the full moon. And then next, work with the Eye of Horus. Perhaps draw it or print out a picture and keep it on you, because it's going to create that protective shield around you that allows you to unleash yourself and become unlimited without the fear and the doubt and all of that stuff that hinder you, right? Or clouds your gifts. So card number one, Eye of Horus. If you're drawn to card number two, your card is the Lunar Queen. I think this is perfect, especially with the full moon in Virgo. So let's see what this goddess, the Lunar Queen, has for you this week. There's a deep feminine wisdom that recognizes the importance of cycles of rest and replenishment as essential to balance our actions of power and demonstration. Immediately, this is my card, because remember at the beginning I was telling you, like, you just want to sleep, right? It's been a very powerful weekend for me in terms of being of service to humanity. And so if you're drawn to this card this week, the full moon definitely is like been pulling a lot for you, if that makes sense. Been pulling a lot from you. See, I'm totally tired. This card is totally mine. I am really going to be taking it easy this week. So, but it's about deep feminine wisdom that recognizes the importance of cycles of rest and replenishment as essential to balancing our actions of power and demonstration. You are asked to allow this replenishment for yourself now, trusting that you are in a cycle of creation that is about to shift into a new phase. Oh my gosh, yes. If you receive this card, like, how is it resonating? Because it is totally like full body yes for me here. Release and enjoy the process without having to control or force. Absolutely. I love this. So the second card is the Luna Queen, bringing in divine feminine, deep divine feminine wisdom, wisdom about the cycles of your own life, taking it easy, replenishing your body, getting rest this week. That's all part of this card. If you were drawn to card number 3, your card is Truths Unveiled. So this week, don't be surprised if some truths get revealed to you. Here's the message for you. There are times when appearances of people, places, and things are deceptive. You will sense this when something feels uncomfortable within you, when you notice feelings of anxiety or doubt within you. You may think there is something wrong with you, but actually you are intuitively sensing that all is not as it appears to be. How many people meet someone or in a place around people and they start feeling the uneasiness, and what do? They shove it aside, or they ignore it because that person is cute, right? Especially since we're going into the month of relationships, with dating. When you meet, someone the first time, you're like, oh, you're cute, and the red flag starts to ding, you're like, whatever. But he's cute, but he's dreamy. Red flag, no, right? This week, I mean, this kind of goes with that, with the gifts. We'll come back to that, but really pay attention, like honor. This is part of that, the wisdom of your body. Your body is very intuitive. Your body is extremely intuitive. It has the ability to tell you exactly what is going on if you listen to it. Right? So trust your instincts. Trust what your body is telling you when you meet people. We know that, humanity, we're humans first. We can put so many masks on. And some people are so good with your mask that you can't even tell if it is their real face or a mask on. The only way you can tell is by you tapping into your inner wisdom. You cannot try to do that with your physical eyes. You cannot try to do that with your emotions. You cannot try to do that with your mind. You can do that with your deep inner wisdom. So the last part says, trust what you feel, not what appears to be. Trust what you feel inside. Trust what you feel inside, that deep knowing, perhaps in your womb, perhaps in your stomach, perhaps in your heart. We all have, different intuitive centers. That's what I want to call it. We always think that, it's in the heart. I had a friend a while ago ask me where mine was. And I was like, wait, what do you mean by where my intuitive center is? Of course it's in the heart. And when I checked in, it was actually my stomach, and it makes a lot of sense. If something is off, I feel it. I feel it in my stomach and in every part of my body. I feel it in my heart too, but it is the strongest, like physically sensation in my body. Is like, it's like eating, like eating something, food that doesn't agree with you, kind of like that feeling, right? So here's the thing this week. Don't underestimate your body. Take care of your body. It's about time we do so, right? I feel like, especially in the spiritual communities, a lot of emphasis has been placed upon the spiritual body, right? And less on the body. But just like the tree, you cannot grow tall if your roots are not deep enough to receive sustenance and water. The deeper your roots, the taller the tree can be. The root represents your connection to Mama Gaia, or beloved Terra. Your branches, or how tall you grow, represents your connection to the divine. The deeper your roots, the taller you can grow. You can't have one without the other. The tree cannot grow without the roots. And the tree certainly cannot grow without the branches either. Or the trunk, the top part. They both work together quite beautifully. It's a dance. Since you're going to be envisioning yourself as a beautiful ancient tree, Have you been focusing too much on the roots that you've ignored your branches and your trunk? Have you been focusing too much on your branches and trying to get taller and forgotten your roots? Where do you need to replenish? Where do you need to bring your focus? As you tune into your body, as you visualize this tree, you will see it. You will see, you will feel where you need to bring this new replenishment energy. Beautiful messages this week. So going through again, the first card is the Eye of Horus, bringing in protection, right? Protection, perception, insight. As you're growing your gifts, as you're stepping into your gifts, so that you know that it is safe for you to do that. Second card, the Lunar Queen, stepping into the deep divine feminine wisdom, acknowledging the cycles of life, definitely going into the yin nature, right? Which is replenishment, healing, rest, right? Really honoring that. And then the last part, truths unveiled, right? Really getting to see beyond what is in front of you. Trust in your inner intuition, your deep inner intuition, to see through, become the X-ray vision, right? That's one of my gifts. X-ray soul vision. This is so hard for people to hide something from me, because just the code of secrecy within your energy field just kind of opens it all up for me. This is part of our sight. We're able to see through the illusion that is right here. You have that ability too. And this week is definitely going to be nurtured. So thank you for receiving this week's Goddess Energy Forecast. I want you to let me know how that feels for you, and feel free to share this with anyone that you believe that will benefit from it. Share this with your friends, with your family, whoever needs to hear these messages, needs this support as well. And I invite you to come back and listen to the light language as much as possible, as much as you need support. Come listen to it. Let it support you. Let it uplift you through these times. But we are about to enter even better times than ever. So take care of yourself as we are quantum jumping, shifting into something new and better, right? And it will all reveal itself, all in divine timing. From my heart to yours, until next time, have a fabulous week.